Let's build your arsenal together. First, grip Carl Jung's hand. He stares into your soul's abyss where the shadow lurks. The parts of you you've shoved into the cellar, the rage, the envy, the wild urges that society calls taboo. Epiphany strikes here. That shadow isn't your enemy. It's your untapped fuel. I remember a time much like yours when I denied my own darkness, pretending purity in a world of wolves. Then, come from behind. I faced it in a mirror of betrayal. A colleague of mine stole my idea, left me gutted. Instead of crumbling, I integrated the shadow, turned cunning without me. You do the same. Tonight, journal. List 3 traits you hate in others. They're yours, waiting to be forged into weapons. Outsmart anyone by knowing their shadows first. Read their micro-expressions, the flicker of insecurity. Jung says individuation is the quest, becoming whole amid fragments. Friend, this is your key. Embrace the unconscious and synchronicities align like stars. Pause here. Comment below. What's one shadow you've ignored? Share it and watch the community unlock yours. Now, shift to Machiavelli, the fox in prince's clothing. He doesn't preach ideals. He maps the battlefield of human nature. Raw power. Straight talk. People are fickle, driven by fear and love. But fear lasts longer. In early life, you're navigating careers, relationships, alliances that can elevate or eviscerate. The epiphany: virtue without strategy is suicide. Be the lion and the fox. Be bold yet sly. I heard of someone who once advised a friend who was drowning in office politics, always being the nice guy and always finishing last. Come from behind. He studied The Prince and learned how to appear generous while calculating every move. Promoted in months, outmaneuvering the backstabber. You observe hierarchies silent. Build alliances like webs. Strike when they're weak. Grab a copy of The Prince today. Read chapter 18 on the fox and the lion. Apply it tomorrow in that meeting. Watch doors swing open. Machiavelli gifts you realism. Fortune is a river. Dam it with preparation. No fluff. This makes you unstoppable, turning adversaries into unwitting allies. Breathe now as Buddha enters, the serene disruptor. He strips illusions bare. Suffering clings because you cling to desires, to egos, and to outcomes. The middle path isn't weakness, it's precision, slicing through attachments like a blade through fog. Friend, at any age, you can chase a mirage, wealth, approval, and all that evaporated. And what did it leave? Thirst. Epiphany hits like dawn, and permanence is freedom. Nothing lasts. So why chain yourself? Meditate on this. Sit for 10 minutes daily. Observe thoughts as though they were clouds. Come from behind moment. I lost everything in a crash. Job, love, and I felt defeated. Then detachment. I let go. Focused on the present breath. Rebuilt stronger and wiser. You outsmart not by reacting. Let others chase shadows while you chase the center. Buddha's noble truths, his 4 noble truths. Suffering exists, arises from craving, ceases with release via the Eightfold Path of right view, right intention, right speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. The key to the castle? Mindfulness in chaos. When anger rises in argument, pause, breathe, and then respond with clarity. Start a meditation app right now. Let me know in the comments how it shifts your game. This Buddha wisdom makes you untouchable, flowing like water around obstacles. The Stoics, Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, they stand as your iron guide. They divide the world, what you control, your thoughts and actions, and what you don't, everything else. Straight talk, life's a storm. You can't calm it, but you can master your ship. At any age, distractions will bombard you. Social media has noise, fleeting highs. The epiphany, happiness is not an external. It's virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. I, like many, have endured betrayal and health scares. Stoicism turned pain into purpose and come from behind. Enslaved like Epictetus, yet free in mind, I reframed losses as lessons. And you practice the visualization, and the worst cases, visualize them daily. Rob them of their power. Outsmart foes by indifference. They thrive on your reaction. Live as if today is your last. No regrets. Love your fate. In setbacks, whisper, this too shall serve. Subscribe now if you want more tools like this. Unstoppable? Yes. Stoics forge resilience, turning you into the eye of any hurricane. Now weave them together, friend, and this is where the magic ignites. Jung's shadow awareness lets you spot Machiavelli's power plays in others, while Buddha's detachment prevents emotional traps, and the Stoics anchor your response. Imagine a negotiation. Jung reveals their hidden motives through dreams or slips. Machiavelli strategizes your counter move. Buddha keeps you fair and unattached to the outcome. The Stoics ensure that you act with virtue, controlling only your integrity. The epiphanies cascades. You're not reacting, you're orchestrating. Once I heard of a guided mentee. He was guided through a divorce. He was bitter and vengeful, but come from behind, integrated shadow, and he acknowledged his rage. The Machiavellian tactics, which were smart legal moves. Buddha, that had him release his emotions, so he let go of the grudges. And the Stoic focus was on personal growth. He emerged unbreakable, thriving. At any age, you can apply all of this to relationships. Outsmart manipulators by shadowing their games. Detach from toxicity. Stoically choose battles. Machiavellian and loyalty building. Let's go a little deeper. Life is a river flowing towards self-realization. Jung echoes the soul's journey. Machiavelli, the worldly trials. Buddha, enlightenment's shore. And the Stoics have steadfast navigation. No fluff, each step counts. Face a rival? Jung would tell you to integrate your competitive fire. Machiavelli says, anticipate their deceit. Buddha says, observe without hate. And the Stoics tell you to act justly, fairly, and accept the results. Test this framework in your next conflict. Like and share. An epiphany unfolds in solitude. You're not alone. These guides whisper eternally. When I was younger, I wandered lost. Now I hand you the thread. Come from behind in career slumps. Do shadow work. It will uncover passions. Machiavellian networking opens doors. Buddhist presence sharpens focus. And Stoic discipline sustains the grind. Unstoppable momentum builds. Straight talk. Doubts will creep. You're too abstract, you'll think. No, act now. Meditate Buddha style. Journal Jungian dreams. Read Stoic maxims. Study Machiavellian histories. The keys: consistency and reflection. In friendships, outsmart betrayals. Jung spots projections. Machiavelli advises caution. Buddha fosters compassion, and the Stoics value true bonds. The epiphany: real power is influence, not domination. Romantically, shadow integration prevents projections. Machiavellian charms with ethics. Buddhist non-attachment avoids clinginess, and Stoic virtue attracts depth. The come from behind at the heartbreak, rise, phoenix-like. Financially, Jung uncovers money fears. Machiavelli strategizes investments. Buddha curbs greed, while the Stoics prepare for volatility. And the key: build wealth as a byproduct of wisdom. Next, health. The shadow accepts body limits. Machiavellian plans routines. The Buddhist mindfulness heals stress, and the Stoics endure pain. The epiphany: treat your body as a temple and your mind as an architect. Society's chaos, politics, media. Jung decodes collective unconsciousness. Machiavelli navigates power. Buddha sees illusion, and the Stoics focus on personal ethics. Out propaganda by questioning the global crisis. Come from behind with integrated wisdom. Act locally, but think eternally. Friend, this video's promise: a life change, outsmarting unlocked, unstoppable forged. But you must turn the key. So subscribe, hit the notification. More wisdom awaits. Comment your first epiphany. This transformative video will hopefully help you discover the Fab Four and serve the ultimate guide to outsmarting anyone and you becoming unstoppable. And I assume you have a friend or two that could use some of this advice and become unstoppable also. Let them know about the channel. In fact, show it to them. We look forward to seeing you in the rest of our videos. Be careful, be thoughtful, be loving. Bye for now.